Hello traders, and welcome to another update on the market. For today I decided to cover British pound versus US dollar. I will speak about the silver market, crude oil and Bitcoin versus US dollar. I will start with the British pound versus US dollar first. So basically what we have here on the 4-hour time frame is the potential completion of the downside correction. So we got potential for the ABC completion here. Market reacted very positively, and we can see that we're in a strong upside cycle on the daily and weekly time frame. So the key pivot level to watch here from my perspective is, I will say, 1.1 940 mark or 930 to 40 mark. If we can, the pound can start to clear that, this can be a good sign for the further rally, maybe even towards 1.2 mark or 1.2022 mark. Also, some bigger upside objectives at 1.2250 mark. Speaking of the silver market, what I found here is that daily is in a strong upside cycle. The last 2 weeks we had a breakout of important pivots, and that market, this is important pivot level, because if we can check the weekly time frame, this is where the market spent some of the major pivots at 22 mark. So 22 mark is a quite important pivot level, but based on the structure and what I'm seeing, we didn't have so much problems. Even though we have a 4 pushes down, there was no really big sell. So I expect a further upside continuation actually, and even much bigger growth on the silver market. So watch for buying opportunities on intraday dips, and the first objective is the previous day high, 21.46. And some bigger objective is around, I will say, around 24 mark and even 26 mark. Speaking of the crude oil market, we had a down break. I alerted about this potential for the breakout, and yesterday we got a downside breakout, which actually provided a very nice downside move. So now the market is also, there is a lows around 79 mark, but so far market just testing the previous day low around 81.42. I don't see any kind of reversal at this stage yet, so we might see potential for the maybe test the previous day low, maybe even to go lower. But overall, this market is in a breakdown from yesterday, and there is a chance for the further downside movement towards 76.40 mark. Bitcoin versus US dollar still in a heavy balance in the last, I will say, last 5 to 6 days. We can see the market's trading in a very tight range here. So eventual breakout, we have a pivot here. I will say 17,000 mark. If we can break and sustain above, probably this can lead to 18,000 mark. From other side, if we clear the 16,400 mark, that may lead Bitcoin lower towards 15,000, I will say 900 mark. So watch for the potential range breakout on the Bitcoin in the next period. That'll be all for this update. I hope that you did enjoy. Trade safe as always, have a good weekend, and speak to you from next week.